So this question directed first at Mr. Collins. There's been an ongoing discussion about promoting racial equality and protecting our communities without discrimination. Do you believe there should be state intervention on these issues? And how would you help to promote these policies in your district?
I don't believe that we need any state intervention with anything. Braintree's always been a welcoming community that's embraced all walks of life. At age 6 years old, I had my tonsils out, okay? And there was a gentleman that lived across the street from us, worked at the Braintree post office. As a young boy, when I came home recovering from having my tonsils out, he came over with ice cream. It was the first time I had met a person of color. He was such a kind and caring man. I didn't view him as any differently, but as a friend and neighbor. We need to get back to taking care of our friends and neighbors and finding common ground as to show how we can bring our community together and move it forward. My good friend and commanding officer, Sergeant Major Fred Douglas, whom I served with in the United States Marine Corps, was my mentor. He was tragically killed in the Beirut bombing in 1983. He was my comrade brother. We were very, very close. I have worked with all nationalities, people of color and race, okay? And I know that we can work this whole thing out. I have knocked on thousands of doors. I can tell you that my love for Braintree and its people have grown even more.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. And Representative Cusack.
Thank you. The question about state intervention, I don't view it as state intervention, but the state obviously is part of the solution here. And I'm proud of the record on this. And what we're doing is you need to provide equal opportunity, whether it's an economic development bill, an education bill, like when we passed the Student Opportunity Act, that every child in the Commonwealth deserves equal access to an equal education regardless of where they live. So from a state perspective, with racial equality, it's really about providing equal opportunity, and that pervades in every policy area we do. For example, when I was chairman of the marijuana committee, writing the marijuana law, we made sure that there were provisions in there to make sure that everyone, regardless of race, ethnicity, or economic condition, was able to participate in this new industry. So from the state perspective, it's making sure that whatever we're doing is making sure that it's equal and accessible to people of all races. And that's where the state comes in on this. You know, in Braintree, you know, I abhor racism. There's no place in Braintree, the Commonwealth of the country, but we can always do better. But going forward as a state representative, what I can affect directly is the opportunity piece to make sure that we are improving quality of life and opportunities for people, that they are equal and have equal opportunity. So that's what we've been focused on from the state. Thank you.